Hey babes, join me as I interview and chat with David Reinhold and his team of Focal Point Technique. I've seen these guys on the road throughout the different hair shows that I've been to, and they are coming together, teaching new haircutting techniques, and they are here to share it with you. So let's go. Are you a beauty or barber pro looking for that push to do that thing you've always wanted to do, whether it's in or out of the salon, spa, or shop? Are you tired of not feeling good enough, smart enough, skilled enough? Are you tired of not getting a handle on your mental health, boundaries, and insecurities? I'm Krystine Sherwood, the BeautyPro coach, an internationally certified coach, a salon and spa owner, and your personal Jiminy Cricket. I use my own experiences, good and bad, as a salon owner to help you be more self-aware, authentic, and forward-thinking in your approach to life, in and out of the salon. It's time to reach your version of success with the BeautyPro Coach podcast.
Cool.
Babes, oh my gosh, I am here with this fabulous trio, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves because they're such a force. And I actually met these guys a couple times, but like officially at the beauty trade show of the Great Smoky Mountains in Tennessee this past year. Guys, introduce yourself, please.
Hello, everybody. We are Bitter Ends, and we are all the users of Focal Point Technique. My name is David Reinhold.
Marissa Reinhold.
That's my wife.
Yeah. Deborah.
Deborah, and we were just talking just before we hit record. Deborah, can you please share what your name like? I love it, and I haven't heard it before, so I feel like everybody in the entire universe needs to know your story.
Well, being from the South, they kind of they don't get very creative with names. there's 13 Deborahs in my family.
Oh, Deborah's Deborah. I'm over here like,
Yes.
don't mind me.
Different.
It's the end of the day, y'all. Okay.
Yeah. Now, us folks down in the South, we like to name our children something a little different.
Deborah, I'm over here
Deborah is
like,
our manager, and she handles all of our logistics, and we wouldn't be able to find our shoes if it weren't for Deborah. She is a badass, and we love her to death, and she's 100% part of us, even though she's not behind the chair.
I love that. I love that. And it's so important. I know there's a trend going on in the industry right now to get rid of the front desk, right? Like, we're not going to have them. Everybody's going to be at their stations. What do you guys think about that? I mean, obviously you don't have it, but
if it works for you, it works for you. But to have a work-life balance, having somebody like Deborah is irreplaceable. She runs absolutely everything. When Dave and I opened up our shop in March of 2019, and fast forward past all the crap, but he's like, you're working 7 days a week. You're behind the chair 5, and then you're doing this, you're doing this. The other 2 days we have no time together, and it was a strain on our marriage, becoming one. And this was our dream, to have our shop and to have our thing. And I said, okay. We met Deborah, and we just talked about this 2017. It was right after Dave and I got married.
And she even helped build with the build out.
Yeah. She was in here, deconstruction, whole nine. We've known her for a couple of years. Upon meeting, she was family. Like, she's just one of those people. And I said, okay. I sat down, I ran numbers. I said, I either step away from the chair for a day, or we bring her on, and that'll pay. That'll pay for her to be here if I stay behind the chair. And since then, she does everything from bookkeeping to making the business decisions, financial decisions. Like Dave said, find her shoes. Like I joke, she keeps me out of a padded room in a straitjacket literally every day.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
if we were to try and go back to that, we wouldn't get that job done effectively.
No.
You know, we wouldn't be able to keep up with social media and the website and everything else. We'd be back to working, 12-hour days, 7 days a week minimum.
And our trademark, and like she helped get our trademark in place. I mean, everything. As far as the trend, I do understand it.
Mm-hmm.
As artists, sorry, with me, I'm an artist. I'm good behind the chair. I can't math. I can't do the regular things that you have to do to run a business. And if somebody is that multi-talented, hey, run with it and you do you. But with us, this is it's family. This is family, and it's we couldn't do what we do without her.
I love that. I love that. I love that. So then tell everybody about the focal point technique. Like,
Okay.
because I know I've seen you guys with other brands before, and I've always been like, oh, who are these people? Like, I see them everywhere, but are they with them? Are they with them? Like, what is going on? So just clarify for everyone too.
Okay, so focal point technique, it came about. I was doing long hair. I was working in Birmingham. I was doing colors and balayage, and doing everything, but I wasn't loving. So I really, as a man, I felt that men are underserved in our industry.
Mm-hmm.
Barbers, they get in, they cut to the round of the head, they do what they do, in and out 10 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
but there's no care.
Right.
So I started incorporating and working on more men. I went to a male-based barbershop where I met my wife, and I started noticing my clients coming in every 2 weeks. Most people are like, hey, that's great. I want to make that money. I don't want to make my money that way. I want to do cuts that last longer, that my clients are actually be able to live with a lot longer. And the way that I was trained was not working. So I just started changing from cutting to the round of the head to creating a focal point in the front. So as the grow out occurs, instead of having that big hair whirl and the big fluff in the back, I started cutting that down shorter, and I started just experimenting. And then I started incorporating a razor and started removing hair right from the scalp in the parietal ridge. And I wasn't thinking this was a big deal. I was like, this is just what feels right to me to cut hair. And then she started working on my clients and told me there was something different about it. And that was the beginning of it. And her noticing it was huge. Because I was just like, oh, this is how hair should be cut. This is how I would want my hair cut. And I know getting clients that come in every 2 weeks, it's great. I want my clients coming in every month or longer. What happened was word of mouth. So people started saying, your hair still looks great. It looks phenomenal. Where are you going?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I built my business. And so I don't want to see my clients every 2 weeks. I want to see them monthly. And then we started incorporating cleanups into it and all these other like smaller business choices that worked out really good just to get more distance out of the haircut and having men experiment with their hair. So yeah, that was the origins of it, but she recognized it where I didn't even see it.
That is so cool. Marissa, when you saw this, were you like, oh my God, what is going on with this hair?
Yeah. So,
Were you like, he totally screwed it up? What is happening here? I can't even follow.
no, what it was, so I was very, very fresh behind the chair.
Yeah.
And he was off one day. It was his day off. And one of his clients called up and he was like, I need to get in to see Dave today. And I'm like, well, he's off, whatever. He's like, no, I have the job interview of my life. Tomorrow, like I need in. And I'm like, put the pressure on, right?
Right.
I was like, okay, well, come on in and we'll. He was like 5-6 weeks out from his haircut, clippers on the side. So we all know like it's over the ears, everything else. But he sits down and I'm like, what are you talking about? This looks amazing. There was nothing standing up. It was stylable. The texture was on point. I'm like, it's long over the ears. Like, I'm like, he looked at me, I go, what has he been doing to you? Like how he's like, I don't know what he does, but I've never been able to style my hair the whole time and it looked good. He's like, but I got to get this cleaned up. It was corporate job. The big three were coming back at the time. So it was one of those. And so I cleaned them up around the edges. I did not do anything else. Dave comes in the next day and I'm like, you got to teach me. I need to know what you're doing. And he's like, well, you got to learn to cut first. Like, you need to learn, like,
yeah, you can't start drawing into hair with a razor until you know how to cut hair.
You gotta work on, your scissor work. And yeah, I did. I went to, cosmetology school. And we spent less than a day to learn how to cut short hair. So you learn nothing.
Yeah.
Except for a flat top.
And
that's what we're used to do.
And that's the unfortunate thing about the education system. Sorry to step on you, but the fact that we went to cosmetology school, they spent a day on gents cuts. And most people who are out in the wild and where you're cutting men's hair, you're learning as you go. You don't have a choice because unless you go to barber school, which many people are opting out of, because I love the chemistry, I love the psychology, I love everything about cosmetology, but that's not taught in barbering, and barbering isn't taught in cos. To me, it should be more incorporated, but that's just my bitch about the education system.
Well, we're gonna let everybody know. So
I mean, still, keep doing what you're doing. Like, barbers, you do you, cos, you do you, but we it's like the separation. It doesn't make sense because we're all caretakers, and we should embrace being caretakers. And unfortunately, like with barbering, that's not really taught as much. And I wish it was. And so I wish they got some of what we got. I wish we got some of what they got, and it would be a perfect world. But
absolutely. So now, Deborah, when working in the salon space, first of all, is this your first salon you worked at?
Yes.
Yes.
We all laugh because we all know, like,
yes.
I was a vet tech and I specialized in exotic animals, lions, tigers, bears, you name it. And then, moved up here to Michigan from Florida. It's not really the opportunity up here like it was down there. And like Marissa said, we just all clicked. First fan meeting, and waited a couple of years. She's like, I need you.
Yeah.
That was after COVID. Like we decided after being shut down, because we were shut down forever.
Well, 3 months.
It was forever. 3 months when and especially on a year anniversary, we were shut down on our 1 year anniversary.
Oh man.
So it was like, we're screwed. We were like, rubbing, just barely making it by. And, of course we got a governmental loan and we're like, okay, well, we have to push forward, which was not forgiven. We're still paying back.
Oh, I totally understand.
That we were getting it.
Totally understand.
You go the same route.
Yes. Yep.
It's been, I'm in Florida and we had COVID shut us down for 3 months again. And it was right when we had, I think, Wayne Tuggle coming to the salon to teach. And it was like, cool. This is really great. I feel so good. But anyway, besides that, thank God we're past that. So
that's how we could afford to actually bring her in.
Yeah.
Start moving forward and building our brand more.
Yeah.
And I was never ambitious enough to think, oh, well, this is something that is absolutely needed, because it always felt that's how it should be.
Right.
These two put their heads together and they're like, oh no, we're doing this.
That
And
is so cool. So
then started getting into the education aspect of it. And
yeah.
I love that. I absolutely love it.
So Deborah, so because you've never worked in a salon before, what has been like your biggest like aha moment to just life, to relationships?
It's a loaded question.
My biggest aha moment was realizing I don't necessarily hate people as much as I thought I did. I've been with animals my entire life. You're just talking to them. The worst they can do is bite you. They can't really talk back or say the crap. But
Sure.
with people before I had started here, I couldn't care less.
Right.
But hearing all these walks of lives and their stories as they come through the door, it opens up new perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
Big time.
Totally. All right. So how are you guys nourishing yourself? Because not only do you have a salon, right? Now you have an education brand. How are you nourishing yourself, but still getting out there and letting everybody know, like, hey, there is this great discovery. Let me tell you about it.
You can go first.
Honestly, still trying to find the balance.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's so not easy. There's all those pressures to you've got to post so many times a day, and you need to do this, and I run with Deborah's help for sure. I run the Focal Point web presence, and you can tell I don't post a ton because we're living.
Right.
We're working, we're living. But this time of year, I mean, we're getting to a close here in Michigan. You know, it's gardening for me. I like to play in the dirt all the time.
I love that. I love that metaphor.
So it's, and soon it'll be all indoor plants, which they're all in our shop because we get cats that eat everything. But that's, trying to relax, hang out, go out, hang out with some people and just kind of get away for a little bit. It never really leaves you, but you're not behind a chair and you're not behind a screen anymore. And you can just kick back and be authentically yourself always. Without the mean comments or judgment or any of that. It's it can kill you if you let it.
Absolutely.
You don't get any mean comments?
No, not at all.
No, never.
The way I do it is I'm a biker. I ride my motorcycle whenever I need to get away and just be a dirty biker. I hang out with my club, and that keeps my head focused, but it keeps me in two different worlds, so I can always move in and out of it, and that's a lifesaver. My mentor Barsom Bashar, he told me years ago. He's like, David, you must buy a motorcycle. You must have a Harley Davidson. And he was this little Iranian guy, and he wrote a pamphlet. And after I was like, all right, I'm doing it because I don't have depth perception. So I was always afraid to get back on two wheels. And then Marissa was like, just do it, stop pitching. Just do it. So got back on two wheels and went and visited him. He was thrilled beyond belief that I was riding. It's a meditation. It is my escape. It's primal. It's pure. It's if I didn't have it, I don't know where my brain would be. I'd be probably curled up in a corner weeping all the time. so Yeah, so to avoid that, and that's how I stay mentally healthy.
Okay.
Your turn.
It's, I don't know. Mine seems so boring compared to
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. To me, there's nothing like just sitting down and doing a fresh set of nails. Like, give me like between 2 and 4 hours to myself just to do my nails. I'm happy.
Okay.
He's good at it too.
It's very
She puts little flowers and shit on her nails.
Cute.
That's adorable.
Cute.
we try to plan literally absolutely everything. It probably has to do with like the anxiety, you know, and the OCD and everything else. So we plan it, and then
It always falls
you're
apart.
in total
Every
chaos.
plan falls apart.
It's
Try and but you know what? We have so much fun.
Yes.
And it's like, hey, we want to. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and he's teaching a class, and we're running around making sure he's got everything he needs. And oh, hey, guess what? We've got spray bottle. You know, so somebody's gonna have to run across the entire and go get the spray bottle. You know, it's always pure chaos because just like our clients even
They get it.
they embrace it. They
you know, it's real life. You know, you're living and you're just being a human. You know what I mean? That's great.
What makes it even better is like we all know this shit happens, and we don't necessarily get upset by it. It's just like, ah, dang it, okay.
Yeah.
I'm always, what job? What fucking job? And she's got like 100 jobs, but at the same time, you have to embrace and laugh at everything.
Absolutely.
Not,
Absolutely.
There's too many people who are out there that are too goddamn serious, man. Let's just
it's true.
have fun and love doing what we do. And every time we're out on the road, like, you know, we were doing a lot of shows and we were burning out.
Mhm.
And I'm glad that like next year we're just doing Tennessee. I'm thrilled to just one show next year. And I love the show there at the Great Smoky Mountains. It was so much fun. Everyone was passionate. Everyone was friendly, kind, giving, loving. That's what we gotta really encourage in this industry. Or else, I mean, or else we may as well all just sell out the franchises and not do what we do.
Oh, I don't want that. Yeah, absolutely.
You got to be artistic and creative, but it's like doing all of that, and like we were fried being on the road so much.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it was great, and you know, like, and shout out to All Star for you know, giving us the shot, giving me the shot, bringing the crew along with them. And helping to build their brand, and you know, but we along the lines it kind of became like, okay, we're helping build other brands. Let's build us.
Yes.
So we're starting slow, starting small, and I am 100% on board with it.
That is awesome.
To ride my motorcycle, which is great. Although I'm excited. Next year I'm taking the bike to Tennessee.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We're probably gonna trailer it, but you know, we're gonna spend a week down there. We're gonna spend the whole
do it.
Loved it.
Okay, so we're just gonna manifest for a minute because time is ticking, but what is the goal for Focal Point?
I'll tell you my goal.
What's the vision? Go ahead.
My vision is not to look at it that my way is the way to do it.
Okay.
I just want people to think outside the box. As far as Focal Point's concerned, it has a lot to do with feeling the head shape, understanding your clients, knowing their lifestyle, and not being greedy about it. That is a lot of what Focal Point's about, because the way that I cut grows out, and you're not going to make as much money. The beautiful thing is the word of mouth, the things that you bring to your clients makes more sense. And like I said, I'm not saying my way is the only way.
Right.
You can do hair however you want to, or you can take little pieces of it and just add it into your repertoire and say, you know what? I'm a caretaker. I am an artist. I get paid to actually be an artist. There's not a lot of people that are paid artists.
Right.
We are.
Right.
We get paid to create, to be artists. And that's what I want, to be like kind of the thumbprint on it.
That's awesome.
We're all artists and we're all getting paid to do what we do. And that's my vision. That's what I want to have.
That is such a good perspective, and I love that because I never even we're all artists and we're always saying it, but like not a lot of artists get paid, guys. What? That was good. Thanks for blowing my mind. That was
it's like I'm not making jewelry here and trying to sell the swap meet. What we do is tangible, and we are paid artists.
Yes.
Every day you're behind the chair, that is what you do, and that's what I want people to really embrace and say, you know what? This asshole I don't like. Get the fuck out of my chair. I don't want to work on you anymore because I am an artist. I am this. This is what I've trained to be. This is my passion. I love what I do. And if you disrespect what I do, I have not 1 minute for you. That's what I want. And I think our industry would be better if more people were like, you know what? Fuck off. I don't need you. I don't need your $50 today. I don't need it because I have more dignity than dealing with you. So,
all right.
Yeah. I'm gonna let them keep talking. I'm gonna grab it.
Wait, no, sit down. What? We got this one question left. Hold on a minute.
One more?
Hold on. Yeah, time is like.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, here we go. Ready? What is one question that I did not ask that you wish I would have, and how would you guys have answered?
I'm stymied. You go.
You go.
We covered a lot, so I just want to know.
You got one? Maybe, I don't know how I would answer it quite yet, but dealing with all the changes that are happening right now in our industry. There's I don't know, just been a lot of in the air for like 5 years.
Yeah.
6 years almost now. It feels like our industry hasn't settled.
I agree.
And it feels like a lot of us are going into a really good direction. Like I'm seeing a change of this collaboration, like going to Tennessee, like the Pennsylvania Expo. That was
that was awesome.
I think
it was awesome too. That's right.
Yeah. Were you in New York too?
I wasn't in New York. I was in Pennsylvania, Tennessee.
I remember you in Pennsylvania. Yeah. That's the first time I saw you wandering around. I'm like,
that's a really good one, Marissa, and I do agree with you, and I do feel like there's a lot happening, not only in the salon but like in the world, and like everybody's just like, what the hell is happening? Like no one can figure it out yet, So that is a good one, and maybe we will we'll answer that question another time.
Yeah, no. Well, that's a loaded question.
Right, that's like a whole like therapy session in and of itself. So
okay, I figured out what the how do you deal with the slow times? Because we all have how you can just beat yourself up like nobody likes me anymore.
Yeah.
That whenever you run into like that little slow period and how other people deal with it. Like with me, I'm a flipping wreck if my books fall off a little bit.
Yeah.
And she has to be like, no, honey, it's the time of year and this is the way it is. But nobody likes me.
Yeah.
It's because it's part of what we are. We've always got to be on, and when we're not performing, when we're not doing our thing, it's that would probably be mine because we all go through it. There's not one artist, barber, hairdresser, esthetician, anybody that does not go through the slow times. And, you get hit in the face with them, and it's scary as shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only one that you didn't ask. But outside of that, I love it.
It's great. Well, you guys, thank you. We're gonna wrap it up for today, but oh my gosh, you guys, it is an honor to have you on the BeautyPro podcast.
We're honored to be on the BeautyPro podcast, and we love you.
Woo!
If you loved this episode, subscribe to the BeautyPro podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts so you never miss an episode. Don't forget to leave your reviews, stars, feedback so I can continue bringing the content you deserve and want most. Your feedback fuels this podcast. The more you give, the more you get back. You can follow me at The BeautyPro Coach on Instagram and Facebook. Want to contact me directly? Email me at befree@goldentruthcoaching.com.